Hey guys, scan this QR code and get any type of assignment help from us, or you can contact us on our WhatsApp or email. Okay, so let's start the assignment. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Shelly Cashman Excel 365 Module 1 SAM Project A. EnviroEnergy Complete a Budget Summary Worksheet. Here, this is the instruction file here, and this is our start file where we will do all the instructions here. Okay. These are the project steps. Before starting this assignment, I want to say if you want any kind of help in this assignment or in any other assignments like Excel, Access, Word, PowerPoint, or Power BI assignments, and also in any other subjects like accounting, financing, economics, maths, physics, chemistry, etc., you can easily contact me on my contact details. All the contact details are mentioned in the description box. You can contact me on WhatsApp or email, whatever you prefer. Okay, let's begin the assignment. So these are the project steps. The first step is Sundar Toth is the senior director of the Connecticut Field Office for EnviroEnergy, an industrial company that manufactures energy producing equipment. He has created a worksheet summarizing the revenue and expenses for the first 3 quarters of the year. He asked for your help in determining what the Connecticut office needs to do to meet its targeted profit goals in the fourth quarter. Go to the budget summary worksheet, cut the worksheet title from cell I1 and then paste it in cell A1 to display the title in its expected location. Okay, so first of all, we need to go to the budget summary worksheet. Here, this one. Cut the worksheet title from cell I1. I1, this one. Control X and then paste it in cell A1 to display the title in its expected location. Okay, A1 here and then paste. Okay, after that in cell E1 add the text number of so that complete text appears as number of sales pupil and more clearly identifies the value in cell G1. Okay, in cell E1 add the text number of E1 here. So just type here number of sales pupil and more clearly identifies the values in cell G1. Okay. Now enter quarter 1 in cell B17 and quarter 3 in cell D17. Okay. B17 quarter 1 here and in cell D17 quarter 3. Okay. Again, please contact me on my WhatsApp or email for the whole course or for the full tutorial video, for the full assignment or etc. whatever you want. Okay. Now the fourth instruction is in cell G18 enter a formula without a function that subtracts the target revenue cell F18 from the year to date revenue to determine how much revenue the field office needs to earn in quarter 4 to reach its target for the year. Okay, in cell G18, enter a formula without using a function that subtracts the target revenue cell F18 from the year to date revenue E18 to determine. Okay, variance here less year to date. So it's 464,000. Now the next instruction is Sundar wants to calculate the gross margin for quarters 1 to 3 and the year to date. Provide this information as follows. In cell B20, enter a formula without a function that divides the gross profit for quarter 1 by the revenue in quarter 1, cell B18. In cell B20, here, gross margin. Here, the formula will be gross profit for quarter 1 by revenue in quarter 1. Okay. Divides without a function that divides the gross profit for quarter 1. Okay. So gross margin will be, first of all, gross profit divided by revenue. So here 66%. Now fill the range C20 to E20 with the formula in cell B20 to find the gross margin for quarters 2 and 3 and for the year to date. So here, drag it here. Okay, now let's move on to our next instruction. Sundar needs to add the sales for each each energy product type to calculate the year-to-date sales. Provide this information as follows. In cell E5, enter a formula that uses the sum function to total the 3 quarters of gas generator sales, the range B5 to D5. Then use the fill handle to fill the range E6 to E8 with the formula in cell E5 to find the year-to-date sales for the other 3 regions. Okay. In cell E5 here, enter a formula that uses the sum function to total the 3 quarters of gas generator sales is equal sum bracket. Then take the values from quarter 1 to quarter 3 and then enter. Okay, then use the fill handle to fill the range E6 to E8. E6 to E8. And then with the formula in cell E5 to find the year-to-date sales for the other 3 regions. Okay. In cell F5, enter the value 6,000,000 to provide the targeted annual sales amount for the gas generators. F5 here 6 and there are 6 zeros. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. Now the 8th instruction is again, please contact me on my WhatsApp or email for any type of assignment help or for the full course. We can handle the full course, so you can contact me there. Now Sundar wants to determine how much revenue each energy product needs to generate in quarter 4 to reach its target for the year. Enter this information as follows. In cell G5, enter a formula without using a function that subtracts the target sales for gas generators from its year-to-date sales. Cell E5 to find the amount of gas generators the company needs to sell to meet its targets. In cell G5, enter a formula without a function. Okay, is equal that subtracts the target sales for gas generator cell F5 from its E5. Okay. Sorry, target sales less year to date. 274,000. Now copy the formula in cell G5 and then paste it in the range G6 to G9 to find the variances for the other energy products and for the total. Okay. Just drag this fill handle to the lower side. No, not the lower side. Copy this formula and here you can easily paste the formula. Okay. Now let's move on to our next instruction. Sundar is interested in how much revenue each of the 22 salespeople generates on average in each quarter and for the year to date. Find this information as follows. Edit cell B10 to include a formula without a function that divides the total energy sales in quarter 1 by the number of salespeople Don't change the reference to cell G1 that is already there. Okay, edit cell B10. B10 to include a formula without a function that divides the total energy sales in quarter 1 B9 by the G1. B9 by G1. B9 by G1. It's 18. Don't change the reference to cell G1 that is already there. Okay. Now fill the range C10 to E10 with the formula in cell B10 to determine the average revenue per salesperson in quarters 2 and 3 and for the year to date. Okay. Fill the range C10 to E10. C10 to E10. But here, 1 second, we need to make it an absolute reference so that you will get the right values here. Okay, now Sundar also needs to calculate the operating margin, which is the ratio of operating profit or loss to revenue and indicates how much the office makes after paying for expenses. Calculate the operating margin as follows. In cell B15, enter a formula without a function that divides the operating profit or loss in quarter 1 by the revenue from quarter 1 cell B18. Okay. In cell B15, operating margin, the formula should be operating profit or loss divide by revenue. Yeah. So the formula should be this one and enter. So you will get operating margin in quarter 1, 44%. Then use the fill handle to fill the range C15 to E15 with the formula in cell B15 to find the operating margin for quarters 2 and 3 and for the year to date. Okay. Now Sundar wants to include a visualization of the total year to date sales separated by region. Insert a chart to provide this visualization as follows. Create a donut chart based on the non-adjacent ranges A4 to A8 and E4 to A8. A4 A4 to A8 and EA4 to E8. E4 to E8. We need to create a donut chart. Okay, insert, go to the insert tab, then recommended charts, and after that from all charts, select this one, donut chart, click OK. Enter total year to date sales by energy type as a chart title. You can copy this, and here in the chart section, title section, you can paste it. One second, what's the problem here? Yeah. Total year to date sales by energy type is the chart title. Now resize and reposition the chart so its upper left corner is in cell I4 and its bottom right corner is in cell L18. I4 to L18.